Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to Grandma Teresa's Story Time. Today I will be reading Sing a Whale Song by Tom Chapin and John Forster, illustrated by Jerry Smith. More than anything else, Timothy Finney loved the sea. Every day after school, he would run down to the dock, where he'd play or fish or just sit, staring into the lapping blue waves, wondering what was over the edge of the world. "I wish I were out there," Timothy would whisper, "out on the sea. Maybe a pirate ship could appear and lead me to a golden treasure. Or a magic seagull could scoop me up and fly me over the seven seas. Or maybe, just maybe, I could become a giant whale and swim down to the deep where the fishes sleep." Here he is. One day Timothy was sitting staring out to sea when he heard a strange singing sound. The sound grew, and suddenly he saw an enormous wave beneath his feet. He looked down, and there under his toes was the face of a great humpback whale. Timothy held his breath. "Make a wish," said the whale. "What can I wish for?" asked Timothy. "Anything," the whale replied. "Wish for a pirate ship to lead you to a golden treasure, or a magic seagull to fly you over the seven seas, or to become a giant whale," Timothy cried. "That's my wish." The great whale lifted his body out of the water. "Touch my flipper, Timothy," he whispered. Timothy reached out and touched the smooth, soft skin of the whale. Suddenly, he felt something strange and wonderful happening. He slipped over the side of the dock and into the water, flipping his large gray tail. His wish had been granted. He had been turned into a beautiful humpback whale. Timothy dove down deep. Then, with a burst of joy, he raced to the surface and flung his body out of the water in a great whale leap. As he dove again, he heard the other whale speak. "Follow me." Timothy followed his new friend past reefs of coral and wrecks of ancient wooden ships. The light from above was slippery and pale. In all his days of dreaming and wishing, Timothy had never imagined the ocean would be this beautiful. His powerful body cut through the water with ease. It was like swimming through silk and velvet. Timothy and a great whale played tag among the schools of fish. Then they played follow the leader. The whale jumped high, flashing his tail and spouting long strings. When it was Timothy's turn, he tried to jump even higher. The sun warmed his back, and his own spray cooled him again. Timothy and the great whale swam through warm tropical seas and under the cold polar ice cap. Timothy saw fish with golden scales and others that glowed in the dark depths, an underwater rainbow. He saw silly seahorses that made him laugh, and long eels that wove themselves through the sea grasses. And when he rose to the surface to breathe, he saw the light of the sun dancing on the water. "Wow," Timothy exclaimed. "This must be the prettiest place on earth." "Yes, but it isn't all like this," said the great whale. "Come with me, Timothy. I'll show you." What do you think he's going to show Timothy? Timothy and a great whale swam on. Soon they found themselves in another part of the ocean. The silvery light from above had disappeared. Timothy looked up. The shadow of a garbage scow loomed above him. All around it floated empty bottles and plastic bags. The great whale shook his head sadly and swam off. Timothy followed. Later, when Timothy rose to the surface to breathe, he found himself covered with black slime. A huge oil slick coated the water in every direction. Timothy raced off as fast as he could, trying to wash the thick black oil off his skin as he sped through the water. Suddenly, he felt something grab at him. He struggled to break free, but a giant, terrible net held him in its grasp. "Help me!" cried Timothy. The great whale, who was wise to nets, tore a hole in it and set Timothy free. "But it was so beautiful before," Timothy said, confused and frightened. "What happened? Why are the oceans full of garbage and oil and giant nets? Is there anything we can do?" "Perhaps," the voice of the great whale floated up to Timothy. "Follow me." What can you do so the oceans don't become polluted? When you're on the beach, and if you see any trash on the beach, do you pick it up and throw it away? You don't throw it in the ocean, do you? Some people are like that, aren't they? Some people will not put the trash in the trash can. And that is how our oceans, our beaches, become polluted, isn't it? The whale led Timothy to a small opening in a rocky ledge. When they swam through it, Timothy's eyes grew wide. They had entered a glorious undersea cavern. Gathered, there were members of every family that lived in the ocean. "Garbage," an oyster was muttering. "They are dumping garbage and sludge into the harbors. It drifts down on us day after day." "We have to do something," a flounder said. "Humans are throwing their waste into the ocean and poisoning life for all of us." "But what can we do?" barked the dogfish. "We must tell people to stop polluting our homes," a great white shark suggested. "After all, the earth is their home too." "But who will carry our message to the people?" wondered the dolphin. "He will," said a great whale, flipping his tail toward Timothy. "He will sing them my song, the song of our love for the sea. Perhaps then people will understand." "But I do not know your song," said Timothy. "I will teach it to you," said the whale. And the whale began to sing. He sang the most beautiful song Timothy had ever heard. He sang of his brothers and sisters who had wanted to live in harmony with the creatures of the land. He sang to save the homes of whales and fish, seahorses and snails, animals and people. And Timothy learned the whale's song. "Now it is time for you to go home," the great whale said to Timothy, "so you can sing my song to all the people of the world." With a sweep of his tail, the whale lifted Timothy back up onto the dock. And in that moment, Timothy blinked and became a boy again. That night, snug in his bed, Timothy sang the whale's song over and over to himself so he would not forget it. And as soon as he got up the next morning, he began to sing it to everyone he met. People heard the song and liked it and began to sing it themselves. A song of how wonderful the earth had been and could be again. A song of hope for the planet. A whale song. And this is sing a whale song. I don't know it myself, but this is the verses. On a fateful night in the month of May, I was sitting catching fish when a magic whale swam up to the rail and said, "Please make a wish." So I said, "Well, gee, I'd love to be like you, a giant whale." Next thing I knew, I was grayish blue and I had a 2-ton tail. Sing a whale song, sing a whale song, sing a whale song. As the flounder said to the oyster bed, sing a whale song. With a mighty leap, I dove down deep and swam out through the cove. Then I raced to the top, did a belly flop, and down again I dove. From the Arctic to the Baltic to the far-off Hebrides. Like a submarine through the deep blue green, I swam the 7 seas and sang a whale song. Sing a whale song, sing a whale song. As a dogfish barked to the great white shark, sing a whale song. But there were some things I wish I could forget, like that garbage scow off of Caraccio, or that oil spill below Brazil, or getting caught in that giant net. And I couldn't get out, and oh, was I upset. So I had to hail that magic whale, who changed me back once more, saying, "Now that you know the great below, we need your help on shore. To tell your tale of being a whale and all you've seen and done, then wet and dry will unify, and all the world as one will sing a whale song. Sing a whale song, sing a whale song. From the smallest ant to the tallest tree, from the highest peak to the deepest sea, all the world will sing in harmony and sing a whale song." This one is good garbage. I had a turkey dinner, threw the bones away. They hauled them to the county dump without delay. By the following Thanksgiving, they had turned to clay. They're biodegradable garbage. Good garbage breaks down as it goes. That's why it smells bad to your nose. Bad garbage grows and grows and grows. Garbage is supposed to decompose. Now, styrofoam is bad. It lasts 1,000 years. A packing peanuts born and never disappears. So crumble up your comics when you snip your chandeliers. When you ship your chandeliers. Because comics are biodegradable garbage. Good garbage breaks down as it goes. That's why it smells bad to your nose. Bad garbage grows and grows and grows. Garbage is supposed to decompose. Every time that we buy food, we also buy the package. Bottles, boxes, bags, and cans, they end up in the garbage. Half of all our cash we're spending on our trash. For the sake of Mother Earth, let's get our money's worth. Only buy biodegradable. Good garbage breaks down as it goes. That's why it smells bad to your nose. Bad garbage grows and grows and grows. Garbage is supposed to decompose. Good garbage breaks down as it goes. That's why it smells bad to your nose. Bad garbage grows and grows and grows. Garbage, garbage, garbage is supposed to decompose. The next one is someone's gonna use it. When you stand at the sink, do you ever think about the water running down the drain? That it used to be in the deep blue sea, and before that it was rain. Then it turned to snow for an Eskimo to use in a snowball fight. Then it floated south till it reached your mouth to help you brush your teeth tonight. Someone's going to use it after you. Someone needs that water when you're through. Because the water, land, and air, these are things we've got to share. Someone's going to use it after you. When you sneeze like thunder, did you ever wonder if the air you set in motion might have helped to form a tropical storm way out in the Western Ocean? could have been blown out of a blue whale's spout as he dove beneath the seas, and now that air is in your care till you're finished with your sneak. Ah, ah, ah. Someone's gonna use it. Achoo! Someone needs to breathe it when you're through. 'Cause of water, land, and air, these are things we've got to share. Someone's gonna use it after you. Like a wheel, the world is turning. Forest green and sky blue. It will turn that way forever as the old is born new. Someone's gonna use it after you. So leave it as you like it when you're through. 'Cause of water, land, and air, these are things we've got to share. Someone's gonna use it after you. Someone's gonna use it after you. So leave it as you like it when you're through. These, 'cause of water, land, and air, these are things we've got to share. Someone's gonna use it after you. Our next one, this pretty planet. This pretty planet spinning through space. You're a garden, you're a harbor, you're a holy place. Golden sun going down, gentle blue giants spin us around, all through the night, safe till morning light. Isn't that nice? That's it for today, boys and girls. And remember, when you're out and about, and if you see something laying on the ground that's not supposed to be there, you know, trash. If you see a container nearby, throw it away. Let's keep our planet looking nice for everyone. The same goes for if you're on the beach. If you're out and you're having a picnic somewhere even, don't let your trash lay there. Pick it up and toss it in a trash can somewhere, okay? Until next time, bye now.